Hi, Rosie. I don't know what to say to people who I feel are wasting my time online. I regularly send messages to swinger couples and single swingers, but sometimes I feel as though I'm being strung along. What can I do? If you can relate to this position, if you've looked online and feeling as though you're having your time wasted, perhaps you're continually having to message people, perhaps people are flaking on you or not turning up for dates, or perhaps every time you suggest the date, you are met with, you're being given the brush off or excuses, then listen up. You are going to want to watch this video. Not only will I be talking about how to deal with swinger time wasters, I'll also be talking about why it is people flake, because this is a very common problem in the swinger lifestyle. My name is Rosie Kay, and I'm an open relationship coach and swinger lifestyle expert. And over on my blog site, ThisKindaGirl, I aim to banish the myths and misconceptions surrounding swinging and educate people as to what ethically non-monogamous relationships are really all about. So let's get down to it. Let's do this. How to deal with swinger time wasters. So first of all, don't despair. You can implement a few methods to move from texting and sexting to meeting and greeting. You just have to know what to say, when to say it, and how to understand certain behavioral traits. The first thing I always say to people is get out of the texting rut. Texting leads only to more texting. What you want to do instead is suggest a call. Move out of the texting rut and get chatting. It's easy for people to hide behind a keyboard or a phone. Hearing another person's voice creates desire and interest. You can gauge quite a lot from not necessarily the words people say, but how they say it and how they come across. And it's a great way to get a feel for somebody's personality. If this is another couple, put your phone on speaker and you can all chat. You can broach the subject of a call with somebody by simply saying to them or typing to them, we or I'm a little bit old-fashioned. If you want to arrange a vanilla date or perhaps have a chat about what we all like, I'd prefer it if we could do it over the phone. Or my or our thumbs are getting really tired of texting. Let's just chat on the phone instead. And from there, you can see what kind of response it gets. This sends a very clear message. You've suggested chatting and moving things forward without being confrontational. You've stated your desire to have a conversation. Now sit back and see what the response is. If the answer is a positive one, a call, then there's no reason why you can't progress further with this. Whereas if you're met with excuses, then take that as a red flag. If a person or a couple can't commit to a call, then chances are they can't commit to a face-to-face meeting. And if it is a call with a couple, but only one of them turns up, or there's excuses as to why the other one isn't there, then again, proceed with caution. Even if you like to send pictures, nudes, explicit shots, refrain from doing so too early on. I spoke about this in a previous video. And again, I did say that it's entirely up to you if you want to, but think about the message that you are putting out there. And if you're being asked for pictures, but you don't feel comfortable sending them just yet, then simply respond by saying, I or we love sending and sharing pictures and videos, but we only like sharing them with people we have met up with. Any genuine swingers will completely understand and not pester you for anything more. State your boundaries, state your levels of how comfortable you are essentially, and see what they're responsive. If they continue to ask or they disregard it, then that again is a red flag and they are wasting your time. They are simply after your pictures. Number 3, ask for a video call. You want to make sure somebody is who they say they are. Even if you chat on the phone, you can't be 100% sure. A video chat is a fantastic way for you all to see each other, flirting with each other, checking one another out before you decide to take things further. Again, you don't have to be confrontational or demanding, but stating that you'd love to share a video call with that person or those people sends the message loud and clear. Treat it very much the same as a voice call and see how they respond. Now, there have been times when I've met a couple, I've played with them, and made plans to perhaps meet them again, only to be met with silence. You may wonder if you did something wrong or upset one of them. You liked them and you thought that they liked you too. Perhaps you've already played with them, so they must like you, right? You don't want to waste your time on swingers who aren't on the same page as you. So if they haven't responded to you or if they are ignoring you, do you cut them off or do you chase after them hoping that they meet up with you again? If somebody's interested in you, and this guy applies for all dating, if somebody is interested, they will say so. If somebody wants to see you again, they will say so. If they want to carry on talking to you, they will say so. If they don't, if you have to chase after them, then this will simply drive them further away. Chasing after a couple or a single swinger will simply have the opposite effect. If they don't want to meet again and they want to disappear and they don't want to talk to you and they don't want to see you again, let them. Yes, it's disappointing. Yes, it's a blow to your esteem. And yes, it is rude, but try not to get too upset about it. Sending text after text or calling them or trying to arrange other dates or other things further down the line, if you're not getting anything back, then that is simply a waste of your time. If you've had a great date, you think you've had a great date with somebody, if you've had a date with somebody and for you it's gone well, at the end of the night, you say good night, you go home, you send them a message and you don't hear anything back, that is their answer. So if it's silence, that is the answer, unfortunately. But again, there's no point beating yourself up about it. Now, quickly before I go, I'm going to talk about why do swingers flake, because this is a problem which a lot of couples write to me about, and they want to know why is it that people flake, and it's certainly something which I've experienced when trying to arrange dates with people. So I used to get frustrated when people would flake on me, ghost on me, and generally didn't step up. And then I realized there was no point trying to persuade anyone, swinger or otherwise, to invest in you if they are unwilling to meet you halfway. Yes, we all lead busy lives, and perhaps they're only sometimes available when you are, but they can still invest some of their time. A video call, meet for a coffee, and voice notes all show that somebody is willing to invest in you and take things further. If you drop a few hints and nothing happens, and you take a few steps forward and you're not met with anything, or they let you take all of those steps, then again, that is the answer. Chances are it's never going to lead anywhere. For some swingers, some people who want to be involved in the lifestyle, online swinging via messages and webcams is the only level they are comfortable with. And there's nothing wrong with that in itself. For some people, they get such a thrill out of talking to people online or perhaps going on a website and doing cam stuff or chatting to other people. And, that's as far as they want to go. Or that's as far as they are able to go. And for many people, the cyber world is all they can do, all they want to do. And it's as comfortable as they want to take things. Yes, it's frustrating, but not everybody shares the same comfort levels. So what I say is understand that people flake, offer a little bit of investment, offer a little bit of, well, do you want to meet for a date? Or let's have a video call or voice notes. If you don't get that in return, if they are not meeting you halfway, then just brush them off. Essentially, because there's no point carrying on investing. You have to understand everybody is invested up until a certain point, so don't continue pursuing. I hope you've enjoyed this video and I hope it has made sense. There will be a blog article with a lot more information on this topic in the description for this video below. I do hope you can join me next time, and I do hope you can visit my site, ThisKindaGirl.co.uk, to read more of my blog posts, watch more of my videos, download my guides, and maybe, if you want to, book a coaching call and find out how I can help you have swinger success. I shall see you all next time.